What's up, guys? Your boys, 22K13. Gonna talk about WrestleMania 32, predicting Vince McMahon's 6 finalized matches. And this comes from WhatCulture.com. WWE is often criticized for not planning storyline and matches long term, and for lacking the foresight to book matches months ahead of time. However, the one exception to that rule is WrestleMania, where planning begins from as early as 1 year out. It was reported in the Wrestling Observer that WWE Chairman Vince McMahon has now already decided on 6 matches for WrestleMania 32 in Arlington, Texas, on April 3, 2016. These are 6 bouts that Vince really wants to happen, and that he is banking on shifting the 100,000 tickets it would take to sell out the AT&T Stadium. Though these 6 matches are not guaranteed to take place at WrestleMania 32, because it's still too early to be 100% sure, and Vince McMahon is notorious for changing his mind on a whim. They're still likely to take place at next year's marquee show. Moreover, these 6 matchups are, to an extent, based on current storyline direction, and given WWE unpredictable nature, everything could change in an instant. With that said, let's get this list started with a colorful matchup that could be the best spectacle of the night come next April. Number 6. Bray Wyatt vs. Finn Balor. If there's ever a pay-per-view on which to showcase the best interest possible, it's WrestleMania, and the 2 full-time WWE superstars with the most breathtaking interest are Bray Wyatt and Finn Demon Balor. That alone will sell a ton of tickets, as the image along of these 2 out-of-this-world superstars will be an historic WWE moment. However, there's more to this combination. Wyatt, despite suffering from 2 consecutive losses at WrestleMania and some inconsistent booking, is still a tremendous character with captivating promos, a unique look, and surprising agility for a man his size. Balor, meanwhile, is a highly versatile wrestler that can work virtually any style, has the look, and is ripped to shreds, all of which make him an ideal star in Vince's eyes. Although Wyatt currently feuding with Roman Reigns, and Balor expected to win the NXT title in Japan. These 2 men are unlikely to meet anytime soon. However, by early 2016, expect to see Wyatt's feud finish and Balor being close to the end of his reign. In the beginning of a feud between these 2 men, there doesn't have to be much of a storyline justification behind these 2 wrestlers being paired together. WWE can do something as simple as Bray's evil persona versus Balor's demon aspect, and people will still come in droves to see this matchup. Therefore, if there's any sight that will bring the best out of WWE production department, it will be the entrance of Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor at WrestleMania 32. Number 5. Kevin Owens vs. Randy Orton. If there's one thing that can be said about Kevin Owens, it's that his ascent to the main roster has been nothing short of meteoric. In less than 2 months, Owens has made a killer statement by pinning John Cena cleanly in the middle of the ring, has become a massive yet believable heel, and has put on 2 of the best matches of the entire year. By now, Vince must be convinced that Triple H was right about Owens being a big star, and that he deserves a spot at WrestleMania. As such, Owens will appear on the grandest stage of them all without a doubt. To make the most out of his success and continuing rise, Owens is likely to be put with an established and credible veteran. The best choice for that role is Randy Orton, who, despite his amazing accomplishment in WWE and penchant for high-quality matches at major pay-per-view, lacks a significant long-term storyline as of this writing. The combination of Owens and Orton has the potential to, at the very least, equal the high-quality matches put on by Owens and Cena. Both men are incredibly gifted and versatile athletes, and both have a lot of charisma and can cut realistic promos. Even if the feud was short-term, it would be an ideal vehicle to continue on rise to the top of the company. Number 4, Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe. The fact that Samoa Joe merchandise is selling so well is as good an indication as any that he'll debut on the main roster soon. Though he's a popular wrestler with a more hardcore audience member, many casual fans might not know who he is, and for his popularity to become truly universal, he would need to be put in a marquee match against a major star, Enter the Beast, in what can only be described as a dream match. Lesnar and Joe are two wrestlers whose styles are influenced heavily by MMA. Lesnar is a special draw stage for only the most important of occasions, while Joe is quickly becoming a top WWE superstar in his own right. The similarity between both of these men would more than justify Vince putting them together at WrestleMania. Lesnar facing Joe would allow for some very unique wrestling from both men. Both Brock and Joe use a lot of suplexes, are stiff strikers, and concentrate on submission wrestling. Lesnar has yet to face someone with a similar style to his, so having the Beast take on Samoa Joe, a wrestler with more similarity to Lesnar than anyone else on the roster, would be a fresh matchup that would bring in a ton of money for Vince and many more WWE Network subscriptions. Number 3, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns, WWE Championship match. Vince had clearly been high on all three members of the Shield, and the potential for a reunion of sorts had been teased several times, and had actually taken place on a few occasions as well. Given how popular all three men are, Vince must surely be planning something big involving the three men at WrestleMania. All three of these wrestlers possess incredible promise as the major superstars of the future. Dean Ambrose had evolved into a crazy lunatic who, despite some bizarre booking during the latter half of 2014, is still one of the most popular and skilled wrestlers on the WWE roster. Roman Reigns, despite his flaws, has improved considerably as a wrestler since WrestleMania season, and he continues to enjoy an equally growing popularity. Then there's Seth Rollins, who has not only demonstrated incredible versatility as a heel, but is also someone around whom WWE could build their entire future, prior to the arrival of Kevin Owens. It was Rollins who was putting on the best matches on a weekly basis. That said, competition is, in this case, a very good thing. We already had samples of these three together in one ring at the same time, and the result has been nothing short of entertaining. The three of them have different yet complementary wrestling styles, and there obvious chemistry between the three of them, regardless of who wins or loses. This would be a world title match for the ages. Number 2, The Authority, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus The Rock and Ronda Rousey. At last year's WrestleMania, fans were treated to an awesome sight. MMA superstar Ronda Rousey knocking Stephanie McMahon down to the canvas and standing alongside The Rock. At that moment, the seeds were planted for an eventual confrontation between Stephanie and Triple H on one side, and Rousey and The Rock on the other. Fans have been salivating at the opportunity to see Stephanie McMahon, the character, finally get her comeuppance, and there's no one more capable of making that happen than Rousey, who arguably the best female athlete on the planet right now. At the same time, there have also been hints towards The Rock and Triple H going at it one more time, which would serve two purposes. Number 1, it would give WWE a huge babyface superstar to take on the evil Triple H, and number 2, it would be an awesome nostalgia moment for those who remember the awesome rivalry promos and matches these two had together. As of this writing, the only big question seems to be Dana White, who hesitant to allow Rousey to take part in the event. Despite Rousey, a self-admitted wrestling fan, being very interested in taking part, however, between now and WrestleMania, there is plenty of time for Rousey and others close to Dana White to convince him that this match would be mutually beneficial for everyone involved, including White himself. Number 1. John Cena versus The Undertaker. There is no matchup more symbolic of the changing of the guard than the transition from one legend to another. With plans for Undertaker Sting niche for WrestleMania 32, WWE needs a marquee match to draw in older fans, and this is it. There have been subtle hints towards this combination throughout Cena's career, but most recently Cena said that he came out the night after SummerSlam 2014 after getting demolished by Brock Lesnar, while the WWE Universe hadn't heard from The Undertaker since WrestleMania. In showing so, Cena intuited that he was better than the dead man. These subtleties, coupled with the general passion that both men have for WWE, and the fact that both of them have done literally everything else, would be more than enough to justify this matchup. Moreover, Cena had demonstrated that when the occasion called for it, he can work incredibly well against a wide variety of opponents, and there couldn't possibly be a more appropriate occasion for Cena to prove that he can wrestle than against the mythical Undertaker at WrestleMania. As for who wins, it would likely be John Cena. This would be based on Undertaker's strict adherence to WWE tradition as the most old-school wrestler on the entire roster. Undertaker will almost certainly do the job to John Cena because he'd be retiring, and because it will be Vince's most likely choice. Doing so would also be a major indication that Cena is a certified legend in WWE, regardless of polarizing opinion. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.